Hi, I'm Commissioner Dave Levacy, and I'm coming to you today from the historic courthouse on the corner of Main Street in High. And the first thing that comes to my mind and been on everybody's mind is the pandemic. And it's been almost a year, and it seems like it's been eternity. And if you're like me and you're wearing these masks and you like it to all go away, well, you're not alone. But what's really important is how we're addressing it. And we have our health department and our EMA and many volunteers and are administering the vaccines as soon as we get them. And if you think that, hey, where's the vaccine at? We take every dose that we're given here in Fairfield County and we're administering it. But we're starting with the older population first. I think our oldest person was 104. And working down, we're now below the 80-year-olds and about 60%. And then also they dealt with the healthcare workers. They also dealt with those who are in congregate settings like nursing homes, those who were the most vulnerable first. And I think that's important because that's where we saw some of the highest deaths. To date, we've administered about somewhere over 17,000 doses. And of course, you have to remember you have two doses. You have one initial dose and a second dose about 28 days or thereafter. And so that's going very well. And when we would get weekly reports, we would hear numbers about 200, and then we had some of the other agencies that were administering maybe 1,000 a week total. But now the health department's going to receive about 1,200 doses per week, and that 1,200 can equate to about half because you have to remember you got your first and second dose. So even 600 a week, that number is going to jump up dramatically in the coming weeks. Now, as we've gone through this pandemic, we've all had to change. We've all had to social distance, and we've all had to wear a mask, and so on and so forth. But the job has to continue, and the services have to continue. And one of the agencies I think about first is JFS, and especially Protective Services. In Protective Services, they have children who are taken into protective custody and put in to other people's care and protected. And then the older population, if you will, the older population that are the most vulnerable, they also are looked after. And JFS and Protective Services has done a terrific job. They've just done a wonderful job. The Sheriff's Office, they've done a terrific job. They've been able to, with the right procedures in place, prevent a big outbreak within the jail and within the deputies. And then Meals on Wheels, they've done a great job. They've had to change the way they do things, but they've just continued to provide those services. And then community action with rent assistance and with food assistance and with utilities assistance and many of the other assistance that are much needed. And the nonprofits and the faith community, they've all done a great job. So, but moving forward, we have the Workforce Center. In the Workforce Center, we're going to be able to provide training. The first class is going to be in HVAC. In other areas like carpentry and things of that nature, that will provide a career path for those who have graduated from high school and don't have a career path. So look forward to that. That's in connection with OUL and Hocking College and the Fairfield County Commissioners, and we're going to do a great job. We're going to provide some great jobs and great opportunities for those citizens of Fairfield County. So stay in touch. A lot of good things are going to happen in Fairfield County in the future. Thank you.